Hello everyone, I'm Gabriel from Auckland, New Zealand, and today tip it's special for people who's got one-handed backhand and using modern grips, modern tennis grips, but they have some trouble changing the grip from backhand grip to the forehand grip. Usually you should have actually a system, a very clear system which would work all the time. This is my suggestion. I'm not recommending to do the trick which I'm telling you. First, I recommend you to try to really switch grips from forehand grip and use the left hand to change for backhand grip. But from my experience, I had a couple of students who have trouble changing these grips, so that I have to find a solution for them. And my solution, which works for them very well, it's really not to change grips, but you will look a little awkward on a court. So I think for the people who got no trouble to have the forehand grip like this, which is more like Eastern forehand grip, then instead of changing grips like this, turning around to be in a backhand grip, the trick is from this position, instead of changing grips, hitting forehand on this side, you just change the racket upside down and now you are in a backhand grip. So really you don't need to change the grips ever, switching for forehand and backhand. This will give you a better consistency on a stroke. The only disadvantage you'll have is one stroke will be slightly weaker than the other. So I mean, if you are positioned perfectly for your modern backhand grip, which maybe if you are more towards Federer grip, then that's okay. You'll have maybe semi-western forehand grip for forehand, so that's fine. So you don't need to change grips from one side and another. Just change and rotate the racket upside down. Will look like forehand, and change upside down. We'll have backhand. The problem is if you cannot hit on this position, you're more extreme. From a backhand grip like this will be perfect. The backhand, when you switch upside down, you might be too extreme for your forehand. So that's not a big problem, but you will not be able, with this extreme grip, which was what Nadal was used to use before, you cannot put lots of pace on the ball. You create lots of topspin but less pace. So anyway, the trick, what I said, is to use the same grip forehand and switch the racket upside down, rotate. So your strokes might look like this. Forehand, and actually makes sense to stay on this side and just continue the other way around. So it's a windshield wiper motion from left to right, and there's no switch of grips. You'll have, as I said, for more consistent strokes, is just you'll be consistently being a little weaker on one side or on the other, or what I said, maybe more topspin that you want. I hope my tip, which actually helped a couple of my students who's got actually great strokes, will help you as well. But I want to say again to you, my first choice is really finding a system how to change easier for forehand grip to backhand grip. So changing grips is my first choice, but if you can't do it, you can use this trick. I hope you will succeed, if you struggle with the grips. And see you next time from Auckland, New Zealand. I wish you all the best. Bye bye.